So, a few people have asked me about my Instagram post with the Spider-Man and the biscuit. So, I just kind of wanted to talk through my history of Spider-Man.
Taste the biscuit. Taste the goodness of the biscuit.
Also, I don't know if you can see, but I have the Spider-Man Swarovski earring. I used to have two, and I lost one in the move, but I still have one, and I still rock it, and very, very proud. Anyway, what was that biscuit and that post about? So, the first living memory that I have as a child is me about 4 years old. I was living with my parents, obviously, in Sydney, and my brother was would have been 1 or 2 at the time. And I remember my mum in the afternoons would put him down for his nap, and my mum and I would sit in front of the TV and we would watch Spider-Man cartoons and eat those exact same biscuits, just like the plain biscuits with icing and hundreds and thousands on them. It's the first memory that I have of being alive. So literally, when I say that Spider-Man is like part of my DNA, it's just the truth. It's the first memory I have of anything. And I've been so fortunate to be able to live through Spider-Man cartoons, 3 Raimi films, 2 Garfield films, now 4 Holland films, endless animated series, and Spider-Man and Avengers films, video games, like so many great Spider-Man video games. And I think, people often ask me what my favorite character is, and it is Aquaman. I literally have an Aquaman tattoo. And that's a whole nother reason and a whole nother story, but we're not here to talk about DC. I think, the character that's been with me since my first memory is Spider-Man. And I love that 40 years later, that memory is still alive and it's still going. And tonight I just wanted to take those biscuits to that screening and just sit back and reflect. This character's been with me for 40 years and has shown me so much about humanity and what it is to be a hero, what it is to be a man, what it is to be anything when all of your power is taken away, when all of your friends are taken away, when what you think is your identity taken away. Who are you underneath all of that? And I will forever be grateful to Stan Lee for this character. Rest in peace, King. I am just sitting here reflecting on this incredible character. There's a scene in the movie where Peter Parker is walking out of a hospital, and there is just floods of people there supporting Spider-Man. And we've seen this kind of thing in superhero films before, like the general public rooting for the character and being sad for them. This is the first time that I felt that emotion from that crowd and that love. And as the scene was unfolding, I got really emotional because it feels real. And I know, I'm not stupid. I know Spider-Man is not real. Is he? No, he's not. He is definitely a fictional character. But to me, this character's been in my DNA for so long and has been with me since I was a child, and constantly reinventing who that character is. We've had male, female, white, black, straight, gay, the whole spectrum of characters who've become Spider-Man. And my friend Carlo, said something very smartly, is like, anyone can put on the mask. And they can. And anyone can be Spider-Man. And I love that about this character and this world and this universe. I'm so in love with Spider-Man Brand New Day. I can't even, I'm so just in shock over how good it was and is. And I really hope it resonates with audiences, because it's just it's also a really well-made film, but it is phenomenal. So yeah, I think I'm admitting that Spider-Man is my favorite comic book character of all time.